Now, how do we say this? How does he, the one who's done the interview, say it? I'm stepping into the debate. First, let me rearrange my hat. My debating hat. This is a different hat from the other ones. This one is from some kind of special unit. You get it? Special unit. Of course, I don't mean special needs, but you know, whatever. So, recently there's been a bit of controversy with Persianguy, terrorist guy, Yeti, Persianguy again, the official name. As we know, a lot of people have unofficial names or old names. So recently there's been a lot of controversy about this character. Now I'll admit, he's quite wacky. But I think we need to resolve a few things about this guy, such as Military Boot has accused him of saying nasty things about 7/7 and possibly 9/11, which he's admitted were in response to a statement by Military Boot. Now, I have some evidence that needs to be shown.
Because I said something about 7/7, but the whole situation was, you know, my systematic way of answering comments and when it comes to my videos is to fight fire with fire. So this guy came on my comment section and started praising the death of Iraqis, saying the death of Iraqis is great, and praising the death of women and children, and praising Haditha, and praising the rape of Iraqi women, and gloating about it, and joking about it. So I responded with the 7/7 comment.
So, he praised the killing of Iraqi women, Iraqi children, he praised Haditha, he praised all these things, and according to your tape, that's your tape, he did it on your comments section. Your comments section, your words. And then you said in response, you went onto his and you made comments on his section. That's what you said. Okay, that's fair enough. But then let's look at something else. What we're looking at is a videotape made by Persianguy. Basically, he made a recent piss take of Military Boot. On the comment section, he replied to a question I asked him, and his reply included the sentence, the fact is he deleted the comment I replied to and is now attempting to say that he never made it, or that I somehow just came out of the blue with a random sentence. He's telling us that Military Boot made the comment on Military Boot's page. Now, the video before said quite clearly, and it's an older video, so it was more towards the time, that the comments were made on Persianguy's video, and therefore Military Boot couldn't have deleted it. So now he's just changing the story altogether. So what did Persianguy do? He took a pair of these, and he flip-flopped. Look, it's first video, it's quite clear. He said clearly, and I put the video up, you can watch it again, you can watch it to your heart's content. He said nasty things were said about Iraq, killing civilians, Military Boot is happy about it, all kinds of things I've never seen. He said that was left on one of his videos. Military Boot makes another response saying, I never said it. If someone can show me that I said it, I'll apologize. It was wrong, screwed up. Okay. So, what does he say? He makes a piss take of Military Boot. Fair enough. I didn't think it was particularly accurate. He had a bit of a northern accent, but I didn't think the things were accurate. Plus, he got the Iran image mirrored, but that's not. I don't care. And he goes to me. He goes, I don't have the comments. They were made on Military Boot's page. They weren't made on my page. I don't have a crystal ball. I didn't know he was going to delete them. I didn't save them. It's a complete flip-flop. 100% flip-flop. You know, he said in his first reply, quite clearly, he said, comments were made on one of my videos, one of my pages. I don't remember the exact quote now. And now he's completely flip-flopped. It's you know, complete inconsistency. Military Boot has been very consistent. Now, as you guys know, those of you who've seen my tapes, I'm not very well versed on the Middle East. The Middle East is a rather weak topic for me. As an Israeli, I know very little about Israel, obviously, and Persianguy, as a Iranian American who reads farce, obviously is much more well versed than someone like me. So I wanted to put in another one of his little tapes because I was taught an interesting lesson by him. So here we go.
Why would I be banned for that? Why aren't people, if I were to be banned for that video, why aren't people who say Muslims are filth or people who are anti-Islamic banned from YouTube? So this is my question. For example, recently the Al-Aqsa Mosque the front wall was torn down by Zionist bulldozers, and there was not one outcry from anybody. If it had been a church torn down, or a Jewish synagogue or temple torn down, there would be public outcry.
Ah yes, why don't people who say things about Muslims get banned? It doesn't matter to Persianguy that lots of them have complained about being banned and flagged and flagged and flagged, because he prefers a conspiracy that only people who say things about Jews get banned. He prefers this conspiracy because it always suits his goal. Anyone who silences him is only silencing him, even though no one has silenced him unless he was Persianguy, in which case they have silenced you, and thankfully so, for spreading jihadi videos. Now, on the other hand, he tells us that Israeli bulldozers destroyed the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Destroyed the Al-Aqsa Mosque. That's quite a serious offense. Now, if we look here, UNESCO, which deals with religious sites, said the excavation has concluded that it is not damaging the holy site. It has also said that the entire process has been done with complete transparency and that no damage has been done. So Persianguy is again telling you fabricated lies. Lies, 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 lies. He can lie all day and night. It doesn't make any difference. When he says all these things about, oh, if it was a Christian site. When Islamic terrorists took over the Church of the Nativity, Christianity's holiest site, Muslims were saying, well, we're brothers, it's fair enough. Yeah. They damaged the site. The monks who worked there said it was a disgraceful act. There was complete damage. There was no crusades. There was no retaliation. The only thing that happened is the people involved got sent to other countries. It's ridiculous. He's lying and lying and lying. Okay? There was no damage done to this site, and he tells us, oh, bulldozers knocked down a wall. What a freak. Here's Joseph's tomb. The Palestinians ransacked it, destroyed it, burnt it, left it in rubble. Look at what they've done to it. It's where Joseph, obviously, was supposed to have rested. They destroyed religious texts, they destroyed artifacts, they destroyed ornaments, they destroyed everything. And then, they rebuilt it as a mosque. Or at least they paint Islam all over it. And then he tells us what the world would have done if they did. Look, it's clearer and clearer that he's lying and lying and lying and lying and lying, and it just never ends. It's not an accident. It's a consistent set of lies, consistent lying, and he lies and lies, and he creates fictional information. We've already gone over the bulldozers that knock down the parts of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. It's complete rubbish, complete fabricated lies. He's just making it out of thin air. Maybe read it in Iranian papers. I don't know what Iranian papers report. He's completely lying to you. He's inflaming the situation with lies. He's not inflaming it with, at least facts. And he's just making it up as he goes along. There were no riots after the destruction of Joseph's tomb like there were after the non-damage of the mosque. There were worldwide riots. There was no major riots worldwide after people hijacked the Church of the Nativity, which there was after the fake reports about that potential damage to the mosque. So it's ridiculous. The guy lies and lies and lies. Military Buddha's shown it. Now I've shown it. There's no point in a debate. People go, why don't you debate Persianguy? What am I going to debate with him? What are we going to debate with him? There's nothing to debate. He lies in every single video. What do you want? It's ridiculous. He's completely lying. Look, I've spent a bit of cash and I've bought this book, right? It helps me in my video here. It's basically Idiot's Guide to Persianguy, and it's highly critically acclaimed, Persianguy again, and all this crazy, silly, factually incorrect commentary on the Middle East and virtually all issues. And it's co-authored by several people, and basically it's he's made a complete mockery out of reality. He's made a complete mockery out of what actually happens around the world, and he's lying and lying. Quite frankly, there's no conversation to be had. So you guys believe whatever you want. I've set out more facts to Military Boot's already fantastic job, and you guys can judge it for yourself. Okay.